Now, if you're happy with your current income, you've got enough money coming in each month, then skip this video. But if you'd like to find out how to take $650 or £650 or euros and turn it into $34,000, then you need to carry on watching this video. What I'm about to show you is going to blow your mind away. Your funds are always in your control, so nobody else has got your money, got access to your money. Let me take you over to my laptop and show you this amazing system that can change your life.
Right, so risk capital. So what I did was I went into some of the accounts and I thought I'm going to look at how much risk capital they've got and how much they've made, because I know some people want me to do this. They want to say, well, how much do I need to have as risk capital and how much would I have made if I was risking a certain amount of capital? So I looked at the first account. Now, this first account had a risk capital of $649. Okay, that's what they've got inside their MetaMask wallet for this particular one, and their earnings per month is $253.70. Now they've only had an account for 2 months, and they've got $253.70 was the lower amount of the two. Okay, there was a higher amount; it was just over 301, but I took the lower amount. So they've actually made on their risk capital, even though their robot never used all of that capital. But I want to say, well, this is what they've got in their wallet, and this is what they've allocated for their robots. Their risk capital was $649. They made $253.70 in a month. That's a 39.9% ROI. Okay, so then I looked at another one. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go from sort of $500 upwards. Okay, obviously some people might only have $50, $100, but you know, I think that you've got to try and build up your account to a reasonable amount so that you can get a decent income. So they're getting $250 a month. Now, the next one, they've got a risk capital of 1,626. Their earnings was 300. So you can see that there's just about $1,000 almost difference in risk capital, but not much difference in the earnings. So they got $299 per month. Now, what I did was, again, I took the lowest earning. Sometimes they've earned more, but this is the lowest earning. These have been in, I think it was about 3.5 months so far. And this person has got an ROI on their risk capital of 1,600 of 18.45%. Then I looked at one for just under $5,000. And again, you can see that this one right at the top there, a 649 so far, has got the best ROI. Now, why? So it's got nothing to do with how much you're trading with. It's all to do with what tokens you're trading, isn't it? Because obviously that person who's got 649, they haven't spread their risk as much. They're trading with different tokens to what the other accounts are. So this one's got 19.36%. They earned $929. Again, I took the lowest amount. Again, this account is over 3 months old. Then I moved on for one for $6,500. They made $610. So they made, another $2,000 there, and they made 300 less than the one above. So they only made 9.4% a month. And then we've got this person here that's got 7,064 in their wallet, and they've earned 469, so 6.5% for the month. So you can see here that it's irrelevant, I think, what you're trading. And I'm hoping you can see that it's irrelevant what you're trading. It's to do with what you're trading, not how much you've got. It's what you're trading. Then I got another one for just over $7. Now, if you look at the $7,000, so if you look at these two, look, 7,064, 7,700, not much difference. But the second guy has earned $1,455, $1,000 more than the person that's a few hundred dollars behind them, basically, in trading amounts. So they've got 18.83%. Then I looked at this one. This guy's got 8,971, Earnings $1,009 a month. That's 11.25%. And then we got this guy right at the bottom. Now we've got a few. There's not many people that have a trading risk capital, if you like, of this much. There is a few more that was, there's a guy, two guys that are trading with over 50 grand, but I didn't want to include them. But I've included this one. So 18,000, they're earning 1,888, and that's a risk capital. So that's an ROI on the risk capital of 10.4% for the month. Now, looking at all of those ROIs, ironically, the one who's on 649 has made 39%. So, imagine if the guy that had the 18,000 was choosing the same tokens that the guy was for the $649. So if you take the average risk capital there was 6,000. So the average ROI is 16.8%, and the average earnings for all of those, because there's 8 people there. So what I've done is I've added all the earnings up, added all the ROIs up on the risk capital, and got the averages, divided them by 8, obviously, because there's 8 people that I've chosen. So the average ROI on risk capital was 16.68%. But imagine if that 649, he's got 39.9%. So if that $18,000 guy was trading exactly the same robots, he had exactly the same robots, he would have made 7,097 to opposed to 1,888. That's a 275% in income, increase in the income, because you've got 1,888 that he's earning. And if he was trading the same tokens, he mirrored the same robots that the guy is for 649, his earnings would be 7,097. So this brings us on to a good point is, if we was to do copy trading, how can we do the copy trading? That's the thing, because we don't do the risk capital calculation anywhere on the site. We do the ROI on these sales. Now, some people would like us to do the ROI on the risk capital, and maybe that's something that we could do. But, what would you pay, a copy trade to copy someone's robots if they were getting 39% a month and you're only getting 10.4%? This guy would have made an extra $5,000, wouldn't he? $5,000 extra in a month. It's just food for thought, isn't it? Now, imagine now that guy would take the lower end, that's 649. Let's say that he decided to compound that. He compounded it. Now, I'm going to exit out of here because what I want to do is come back over to the stream here and stop streaming. Now, I wanted to show you the power of compounding, because this guy who's doing the 649, I don't think that's a big amount to be trading with, or risk capital, and yet he's made that brilliant return, that 39% on his risk capital. Now imagine that guy if he compounded. Now I don't mean switch on the compound tool button, because I don't like that compound tool button. I mean about compounding your profits into more of the same robots with higher amounts, or new robots, but compounding it. And if I look at this, okay, let me just come back to the thing, and I'm going to share my screen again, because I said that in this thing I was going to show you how to take $649 and show you how to take it to an unbelievable income. Okay, so let me share my screen. Share the screen. And we'll go to this compound calculator. So if we take the 649, okay, ignore these figures over here for the moment, so you can see this is a default one that's on here for 5 years, and we say that he got that 39.9% a month. Well, he's not actually, he's getting more than that, isn't he? Because that's his ROI for the month on his risk capital. But he's getting ROI every day, isn't he? So he would earn more. But I've just thought I'd do the conservative and say, well, if he could keep that consistency up. Now, he's done it for 2 months because his ROI was higher than that. You remember I said I took the lower ROI. Okay, so this is the lower one. And we compounded it for 12 months. And as again, I don't mean switch on that tool, the compound tool inside Johnny Blockchain. I mean compound the profits maybe into new bots, either the same bots with higher amounts in, because this guy's got a few bots running that are trading with $20 a time. Okay, so let's just click this calculate button. So that $649, if he never put no more funds towards it, would turn into $34,056 in 12 months. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that could be quite an amazing pension, couldn't it? You know, if you, because imagine, you know, you got 649 and you decided to take out 30 grand out of that. And now, instead of him trading with 649, he was actually trading with 4,000, and, you know, because he took out 30 grand and then recalculated it again. I mean, it's just mind blowing, isn't it? You know, and he could take out 200 grand and say, well, I'm gonna put the 12 grand back in to do my bots. You know, now I'm approaching my 2nd year, and calculate. It's 3 years. He's over $500,000, and if he was to say, well, I'll take out the 600,000 and I'll put in the $63,000, leave that in the system, have my robots trade with that now. It's mind-blowing. And this is achievable with Johnny Blockchain.
Now, if you want to create your own trading robot, below this video, you're going to find a link. It's going to take you over to Johnny Blockchain. You can either use it with a MetaMask wallet and PancakeSwap or Uniswap, or you can set it up with Binance.com and Binance US. You've got decentralized trading or centralized trading. Your funds stay inside your wallets all the time. So if you're using the decentralized, your funds stay inside your MetaMask. If you're using the centralized on Binance, then your funds stay inside your Binance account. You don't have to send your funds to this platform to do the trading for you. You can create a free account by clicking on sign up or register. And if you look down the bottom here, you'll see that we've got 105,000 in passive income for the members so far. You'll also see that there's over $7,000 paid in affiliate commissions. It's also got affiliate program, 98.4% of profitable trades, 0.5% are bought back, you know, broke even basically, and then we've got 1.1% of negative trades. It means that they made a loss, but you know, 98.4% of positive trades. Absolutely mind-blowing system. It really works. It does what it says on the tin. It's a trading robot that works with PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and Binance.com or Binance.us. Create your free account. Click on any of these buttons, sign up or register. It's going to bring you here. Pop your name, your email address, password, put some ticks in these boxes. Click on this box here to say complete my sign up. You can have a look round, and when you're ready to get started, if you want to set up a decentralized trading robot, it's going to cost you $25 a year to set up as many trading robots as you like. If you want to set up a centralized trading robot with Binance, it's going to cost you another $25 a year. And you can set up as many robots as you like. So if you want to set up both decentralized and centralized trading robots, it's just $50 a year for as many trading robots as you like. Click the link below, come and create your free account, and happy trading.